Jordan Poole fooled us, the media, and the Golden State Warriors, and they are regretting it. Hey guys, Emmanuel here, and before I jump into this video, I just want to ask you guys to give me the HBO special, and that is the Help a Brother Out. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button and leaving a like underneath this video. I'm not one for long intros, so let's jump back into this story because I got a lot to say. It was a mistake for the Warriors to double down and give Jordan Poole the massive 5-year, $128 million contract that he received last year. Because as the season has gone on and the Warriors find themselves in more and more sticky situations, like they do right now in the playoffs against the Lakers, Jordan Poole has proven himself to be completely unreliable. He's proven himself to be a liability and unplayable. And I'm starting to understand why Draymond Green punched him in the face last September. Because that's how I feel when I'm watching Jordan Poole in these playoffs currently. Now, I understand why the Warriors threw a huge amount of money at him. You see, context matters, so let's go back and look at the context to see why the Warriors threw such a huge bag at him. So the reason why is this. In the absence of Klay Thompson last year, he became very useful to the Warriors, jumping up to becoming a starter and helping to keep the Warriors afloat until Klay Thompson could return. And Klay Thompson was out for an extended period of time, right? Klay Thompson got injured in the finals during 2019. That is the very same year that Jordan Poole was drafted. So Jordan Poole was on the team for about 2 years as just a rookie, a sophomore, and then the third year is when he started to really get playing time. Then last year, his fourth year, he really got playing time, right? He found confidence in himself and managed to play really well last year. Even when Klay Thompson returned last year in February, he still wasn't 100%. Coming off of an ACL tear like that, you're not going to be yourself 100. It takes a while for you to get to your old self, if you ever get to your old self. And during that time, Jordan Poole was able to pick up the slack offensively for Klay Thompson. And to his credit, Jordan Poole played really well last year, even when Steph Curry got injured last year. Brief stint of injury right before the playoffs. Do you guys remember that? Right before the playoffs, Steph got injured, right? But when Steph returned in the playoffs, Jordan Poole was playing such great basketball that it became possible for the Warriors to bring Steph Curry off the bench and give him less minutes because they knew they were going to get productive numbers from Jordan Poole. That's how good he was last year. And then they went all the way to the finals. And in the finals, to Jordan Poole's credit, he helped the Warriors win a title. He was really good. Like, last year was Jordan Poole's year. But this season, I'm starting to think that year was a fluke, a one-off. Because as this season has gone on and on, it's becoming incredibly clear to see that Jordan Poole just isn't as good as we thought he was. He doesn't look like the same player, and he doesn't look like a good player. And that is leading me to believe last year was just an accident. Because as I watch the Warriors in this year's playoffs, because the Warriors are in a very sticky situation right now. I just finished watching Game 4. The Warriors are down 3-1. They had to battle the Kings in the last round, 7 games, right? They find themselves in very sticky, very hard situations, right? And they could get as much help as they can, right? And Jordan Poole, if they had the Jordan Poole that they had last year, this year, it would make a huge difference, right? But he's not the same player. He's so bad, right? He makes so many unforced mistakes that is just so uncharacteristic of the brand of basketball that the Golden State Warriors are known for. The Golden State Warriors are known for smart basketball. That means smart playmaking, unselfish basketball. That's not Jordan Poole at all. He takes very stupid, selfish shots. Shots where he's not open, where someone else is open. The Warriors' philosophy is always the open player takes the shot. Even though they have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson on their team, and those two are the best of the best at shooting ever, they still will try and get the ball to the guy that's open, right? And it's unselfish, it's smart, and they play in which they move the ball around. Jordan Poole doesn't seem like he's buying into that at all, and it's uncharacteristic of Warriors basketball. Take Game 1 against the Lakers in this year's playoffs, for instance. So after a very grueling game, right, in which the Warriors fought their way back into the game, as they were losing. They fought their way back into the game, and Steph Curry had just made a field goal to put them within 3 points of reaching the Lakers. Jordan Poole gets the ball in his hand, and there's 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Even though he has Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, 2 of the greatest shooters in NBA basketball, on his team, instead of getting the ball to them or being a diversion in order to get the ball to them for them to take the last shot, Jordan Poole, in his judgment, thinks it is okay for him to take a 28-footer shot with 10 seconds remaining on a shot clock. That is the dumbest thing you can do, because if he misses, Lakers have now 10 seconds to answer. He didn't even hold the ball and try and get a better shot. He didn't get close to the line. He just got it and chucked it up right away. I almost ripped my hair out. I know Steve Kerr and the coaching staff almost ripped their hair out. It's just stupid basketball. And in that clip, you can tell and you can see Steph Curry is just baffled. He's like, what is going on in your head? Why would you do that? And then there's another play in which Klay Thompson has the ball and he's about to make a play, and just randomly, Jordan Poole pushes Jared Vanderbilt to the ground for no reason and gets a foul called on him, which ends the possession. And you can tell Klay Thompson's just frustrated with it. Small things like that is why I'm starting to realize why Draymond Green punched him in the face. Because Steph and Klay can control their anger and their frustration, even Steve Kerr, because all 3 of those people are frustrated with Jordan Poole's play. But you know Draymond Green is a short fuse, so he goes off right away. That's why he gets so many fouls or so many technicals, right? So when Jordan Poole irritates him like that, he just punched him right in the face. And I'm starting to understand why he did it, because watching Jordan Poole makes me want to rip out my hair. It's not Warriors basketball. And then there's defense. Jordan Poole doesn't have a lick of interest in playing defense at all. He is such a liability defensively. He's become unplayable. And that happened in game 4. They didn't play him, right? In game 4, he only played 10 minutes. 10 minutes in game 4, crucial game. Had 0 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and he was -6 in plus minus. Completely unplayable. He's just a liability to the Warriors. He's more interested in the glitz, glamour of being a basketball player, being an NBA star, right? He's more interested in the Jordan Poole plays great when there's baddie courtside narrative that he sees on Twitter, right? That's what's enabling him to take these irregular, stupid shots, because he wants the glamour, he wants the highlights, he wants to vote, to make a shot and vote. He's not interested in making the right play, interested in sitting down and playing defense and getting a stop. That's winning basketball. That's Warriors basketball, right? And so just disappointing for the Warriors that they bought into this guy, right? And also, like I said, I finished watching the Warriors play in game 4, and my thoughts on game 4 are this. Steph Curry put on a clinic that game, right? Skip Bayless was tweeting about how Steph Curry went 3 of 14. Steph Curry had 30 some odd points, right? I can't remember off the top of my head. He was putting on a passing clinic, a playmaking clinic. It was just phenomenal. What I think happened was Steph Curry's teammates let him down that game. Steph did everything he could, right? He got the ball to his teammates' hand. They just kept letting him down. Klay Thompson wasn't hitting his shot. Also, Klay Thompson was taking stupid shots. There was a moment in which Klay Thompson took a 35-footer shot with, I think, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. And I'm like, what was that, right? Completely uncharacteristic. Then there was Draymond Green. Draymond Green, the last second and a half, gets the ball. Warriors are down 3 points, right? There's a second and a half left. What does Draymond Green do? Turns it over, right? And then there was another play in which Draymond Green got the ball, a rebound, and he was right under the basket, and Dennis Schroeder's under him. What does he do? Instead of going up and trying to get the foul or getting the basket, he passes it away to Steph Curry. Why would you do that? Go up. So I think the Warriors let Steph Curry down. And in order for the Warriors to win game 4, he needed to play like he did in game 7 against them. But he still had a phenomenal game. I think it was clear to see he was the best player on the court all game, right? Even better than LeBron and AD. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Warriors right now, their current state. But yes, if you like this kind of content and talking about basketball, this is the channel for you. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read all the comments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And until next time, kids.